In the fall of 2024, energy prices are expected to surge by more than 20% globally, and this statistic is no longer just a projection. It's a living reality that has begun to manifest in our lives. Energy bills are already rising, families are feeling the pinch, and industries are sounding the alarm. Take Europe, for example, where natural gas prices have soared as a result of the region's dependence on external suppliers. In the US, gasoline prices have been volatile, driven not just by economic conditions, but also by something much deeper: the energy currents flowing through our interconnected global systems. And this is just the beginning. But there is a spiritual dimension to this energy crisis, one that speaks not only to the material struggles of supply and demand, but also to the subtle shifts happening in the consciousness of humanity. The energy crisis we're now experiencing is not merely a geopolitical or economic phenomenon. It's a spiritual awakening in disguise. As we grapple with rising energy costs, supply disruptions, and environmental challenges, we are being called to understand energy not just as fuel for our cars or power for our homes, but as a manifestation of our collective consciousness. Samba. This energy crisis is a mirror reflecting our inner state, our disconnection from the earth, and our need to realign with a higher vibrational frequency that respects and harmonizes with the planet's natural rhythms. We are at a crossroads, and the choices we make now about how we consume and generate energy will have profound spiritual implications. The physical manifestation of an energy crisis is the materialization of thoughts, beliefs, and actions that have been out of alignment with the universal laws of harmony and balance. As we unravel the causes of this crisis, geopolitical tensions, climate change, and supply chain disruptions, we must also look deeper, understanding that these are outward expressions of deeper energetic imbalances within humanity. The energy crisis offers us an invitation to not only address our external systems, but also to examine the internal energy we hold and project into the world. The concept of energy in this context transcends the material. Energy is not just something that powers machines and lights up homes, it is the vital force of life itself. In spiritual teachings, energy is often referred to as prana, chi, or life force, and it flows through everything. This energy connects all beings, from the smallest atom to the largest star, in an intricate web of existence. When we talk about an energy crisis, we are also talking about an imbalance in this life force. The energy shortages, price spikes, and disruptions we see in the world are reflections of the imbalance between the energy we take from the earth and the energy we give back. Our collective overconsumption, driven by material desires and an industrial mindset, has caused a deficit not only in fossil fuels, but also in the spiritual energy that sustains the planet. Geopolitical tensions, such as the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, are often viewed in purely material terms: territorial disputes, resource grabs, and power dynamics. But from a spiritual perspective, these tensions are manifestations of fear, scarcity, and separation consciousness. Russia, a major supplier of natural gas to Europe, has been using its energy resources as a weapon, cutting off supplies to gain political leverage. Europe, in turn, has scrambled to find alternative sources, leading to price spikes and uncertainty. But what if this geopolitical energy war is a manifestation of deeper energetic imbalances within humanity? The conflict reflects a global mindset rooted in lack, the belief that there is not enough for everyone, and that we must compete for scarce resources. This mindset has been deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness for centuries, driving not only wars over energy, but also environmental degradation, inequality, and suffering. The spiritual lesson here is clear. We must shift from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. The universe operates on the principle of infinite energy. There is more than enough to go around, but we must learn to tap into it in ways that align with the natural laws of the universe. Instead of hoarding energy, whether in the form of fossil fuels or geopolitical power, we must learn to share it, to work in harmony with the Earth and each other. The energy crisis is urging us to recognize that true power does not come from controlling external resources, but from mastering our internal energy and using it to co-create a reality that benefits all. Climate change, another major factor driving the energy crisis, can also be understood as an energetic imbalance. The extreme weather events we are witnessing, heat waves, floods, droughts, are not random occurrences. They are the Earth's way of responding to the energetic imbalances we have created through our disconnection from nature. For too long, we have treated the Earth as an endless source of energy, extracting its resources without giving anything back. We have disrupted the natural flow of energy by burning fossil fuels, polluting the air and water, and destroying ecosystems. This has created an energetic deficit, and the Earth is now recalibrating itself in response to this imbalance. But here's the important part. Just as we have the power to disrupt the Earth's energy, we also have the power to heal it. Spiritual teachings tell us that everything is energy, and energy can be transformed. We can transform the destructive energy of fossil fuel consumption into the constructive energy of renewable resources. We can heal the Earth by aligning our energy consumption with the natural cycles of the planet. Solar, wind, and geothermal energy are not just alternative energy sources, they are expressions of the Earth's abundant life force. By shifting to these sources, we are not only addressing the material aspect of the energy crisis, but also the spiritual. We are learning to live in harmony with the Earth rather than in opposition to it. This transformation begins with consciousness. The energy crisis is a wake-up call, not just to change our habits, but to elevate our consciousness. If we continue to operate from the same level of consciousness that created the crisis, we will only perpetuate it. We must rise to a higher level of awareness, one that recognizes the interconnectedness of all life and the power of intention. When we consume energy mindfully, with the awareness that everything we take has an impact on the whole, we begin to shift the energetic balance. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the collective energy field. By reducing our energy consumption, supporting renewable technologies, and advocating for policies that protect the Earth, we are aligning with the energy of abundance and co-creation. Supply chain disruptions, another contributor to the crisis, offer further insight into the spiritual dimensions of energy. The global supply chain is a complex network that moves goods and services around the world, connecting people across continents. When the supply chain is disrupted, as we saw during the COVID-19 pandemic, it creates ripples throughout the global economy. Energy is a crucial part of this chain. Oil, gas, and electricity power the transportation and production of goods. When energy supplies are interrupted, the whole system grinds to a halt. But just as the physical supply chain is a reflection of the material world, it is also a mirror of the energetic connections that bind us all. From a spiritual perspective, the supply chain represents the flow of energy through the global collective. When that flow is disrupted, it is often a sign that there is an energetic blockage somewhere in the system. This blockage could be the result of greed, fear, or disconnection from the whole. The shortages and delays we are experiencing in the supply of energy and other goods are not just logistical problems, they are energetic problems. To restore balance, we must look beyond the material and ask ourselves, where are we blocking the flow of energy in our own lives? Are we holding on to fear, scarcity, or control? Are we resisting the natural flow of abundance that the universe offers? As individuals, we have the power to clear these energetic blockages by shifting our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. We can open ourselves to the flow of energy by practicing gratitude, generosity, and mindfulness. When we release our attachment to material possessions and embrace the understanding that energy is infinite, we allow the flow of abundance to return to our lives. This shift in consciousness will not only help us navigate the material aspects of the energy crisis, but will also contribute to the healing of the collective energy field. Experts are increasingly recognizing that the energy crisis is not just a material problem, but a spiritual one. Many thought leaders and visionaries are calling for a new paradigm in how we understand and interact with energy. This new paradigm is based on the principles of interconnectedness, sustainability, and conscious consumption. It recognizes that energy is not just a resource to be exploited, but a sacred gift to be honored and stewarded. One of the most critical insights that experts have shared about the energy crisis is that it represents a turning point in human evolution. We are being called to transition from an old, unsustainable energy paradigm based on exploitation, greed, and separation to a new paradigm based on harmony, balance, and unity. This transition is not just about changing how we power our homes and industries. It is about changing how we live, how we relate to each other, and how we connect with the earth. This is where manifestation comes into play. The energy crisis offers us a powerful opportunity to manifest a new reality, one in which we live in alignment with the natural laws of the universe. Manifestation is the process of bringing thoughts, intentions, and desires into physical form. When we align our energy with our highest intentions, we can manifest a reality of abundance, sustainability, and harmony. But manifestation requires more than just wishful thinking. It requires conscious action and alignment with the energy of the universe. To manifest a solution to the energy crisis, we must first shift our internal energy. This begins with recognizing that the energy we consume externally is a reflection of the energy we hold internally. If we are operating from a place of fear, lack, and disconnection, we will manifest an energy system that mirrors these qualities. But if we cultivate a sense of abundance, connection, and harmony within ourselves, we will manifest an energy system that reflects these higher vibrations. Meditation and visualization are powerful tools for shifting our internal energy and manifesting a new reality. When we meditate on the energy crisis, we can visualize a world in which renewable energy sources are abundant, accessible, and sustainable. We can imagine a future in which humanity lives in harmony with the earth, honoring its resources and protecting its ecosystems. By holding this vision in our minds and hearts, we contribute to the collective manifestation of this reality. But manifestation is not just about envisioning the future. It is also about taking conscious action in the present. Every time we choose to reduce our energy consumption, support renewable technologies, or advocate for policies that protect the earth, we are participating in the manifestation of a new energy paradigm. Our actions, no matter how small, are powerful because they are aligned with the higher energy of abundance and sustainability. The energy crisis is a spiritual wake-up call, urging us to align our thoughts, actions, and energy with the universal laws of harmony and balance. It is an invitation to transcend the old paradigm of scarcity, fear, and separation, and to step into a new reality of abundance, connection, and unity. This crisis offers us the opportunity to not only transform our energy systems, but also to transform ourselves and our relationship with the earth. As we navigate this crisis, we must remember that energy is not just something we consume, it is something we are. We are energetic beings, and the energy we project into the world shapes the reality we experience. By aligning our energy with the higher vibrations of love, gratitude, and abundance, we can manifest a world in which energy flows freely, sustainably, and harmoniously for all. The energy crisis may seem daunting, but it is also a gift that offers us the chance to awaken to our true power as creators of reality. It is a reminder that we are not powerless in the face of global challenges. We have the ability to transform the world by transforming ourselves. Through conscious consumption, mindful action, and intentional manifestation, we can navigate this crisis and emerge on the other side with a deeper understanding of energy and our role in the co-creation of a new reality. As we move forward, let us remember that the energy crisis is not just about oil, gas, and electricity. It is about the energy of consciousness. The choices we make now will determine the energetic future of humanity. Will we continue to operate from a mindset of scarcity and separation, or will we rise to a higher level of consciousness and co-create a reality of abundance and unity? The choice is ours, and the time is now. In conclusion, the global energy crisis of 2024 is a multidimensional phenomenon that transcends the material world. It is a reflection of the energetic imbalances within humanity and the planet, calling us to elevate our consciousness and align with the higher vibrations of abundance and harmony. The energy crisis offers us a powerful opportunity to manifest a new reality, one in which we live in harmony with the earth, consume energy mindfully, and co-create a sustainable future for all. By shifting our internal energy, taking conscious action, and embracing the spiritual dimensions of this crisis, we can navigate this challenging time with grace and emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to the energy of life itself.